Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. On the hill here today, Freddie Peralta. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Anthony Siegler, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
And a foul ball. Peralta, a 6-foot righty, 200 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
On the ground. Short. Slings to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second.
Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Not a lot of pop to work with here, Chris. This offense dead last in homers across the league, so they've got to generate runs in ways that aren't quite as effective in today's game.
Boog, they need to play smart baseball. Don't run into outs on the bases, and be willing to take your walks when you get the chance. With low home run numbers, pitching and defense have to deliver. If not, things become difficult.
Rafaela in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Right through there for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swing and a miss. Freddie Peralta with the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And here's the first baseman, Romy Gonzalez. There's a strike.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big two-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes.
No, really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what's...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Citi Field. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, number 56. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off the throw. Throws it away. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
Batting second.
And now it's Juan Soto. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man at second. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Mets take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Hey.
Soto on at first, nobody out. And that one fouled off. The 0-2 to the right side, and that's just foul. The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Oh, great stop. The feed for one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there they made it look pretty easy.
Base is empty after the double play. Carson Bench up now for the Mets.
Hey.
Strike two.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Ground ball up the middle. Cheng whips it to first on the run, and it beats him. What a play. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida.
Low inside.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
And that one pulled foul.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Got him swinging for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
At the plate, Caleb Durbin. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Now batting Jarren Duran.
Left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Check swing called strike. Strike
Four-seam
one.
fastball. High outside.
That clips the corner.
Circle change. Low outside.
Swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in Queens, bottom half of inning number 2. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Danny Coulombe, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
One, two now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. What a stop. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Batting six, first baseman, Jared.
So digging in, Jared Young. Runner takes off. On the ground, right side. One pitch and one out. So now with one away and a man at second. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Fastball for a strike. And that is out of play. Slider squirts away. Throw into third. Tag. Save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Nice job right there, recognizing the wild pitch and being able to move up to third because of it. Now they've got more options in terms of finding a way to bring him home.
The 2-2 on the way. Swing and he popped it up. Gonzalez under it. And there's two down. So up next, Brett Beatty.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see him more aggressive with those pitches.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one almost got him. And a 1-2. Ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Polanco comes in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner at first with 2 away. Zach Short up now for the Mets.
Yeah.
And the 0-1. Tap foul to plate. Baden leads off first with 2 down to the inning. He goes down looking. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 2-0 ball game. New inning getting started, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong.
Four-seam fastball, low middle.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Outside.
On the ground to third, but it kicks foul.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
Swing and a ground ball, short. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Sung Chae Cheng, the next to hit.
Sung Chae Cheng.
Circle change. low inside. Four-seam fastball, middle outside.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
Struck him out looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Fastball, low outside.
Siegler,
Outside,
the
that's the
next
ball.
to hit, takes outside.
Four-seam fastball, low outside.
Fouled off to the right.
Four-seam fastball, low inside.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Low inside.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox, and they're down 2-0. Bottom half of the 3rd, and they bring in a new pitcher, Danny Coulombe.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Coulombe is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Long run, tracks it down. 1 up, 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly. Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. And the 0-2. Got him swinging.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland. And a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well. They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Stays alive. And down on strikes. And that is that. Mets go down quickly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at Citi Field. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Four-seam fastball, high middle. Slider, low outside.
Here's the 0-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Doubled his first time. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
2 down, bases empty. So stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Fastball. Low inside.
Swing and a miss.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Red Sox go down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here in Queens, bottom 4, Carson Bench up now for the Mets.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
Hey!
The 2-1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out.
Up next for the Mets, designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1. And now the 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Polanco hanging in there. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Now pitching for Boston.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Justin Slayton.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Jared Young up now for the Mets. 0 for 1 so far.
Jared Young.
Hey!
Young Measures 6 feet 2 inches. 30 years old now, and he was born in Canada.
Ball one.
Popped in the air, left side. Durbin under it. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they're on top 2-0. Ready now for the fifth inning. Here now the Red Sox DH. Masataka Yoshida.
High outside.
Peralta back to work. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
You know, these Red Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Caleb Durbin will hit next. Fly to center his first time. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Now he's challenging the called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-0.
Overhand curve. Low inside.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Yoshida gets his lead at first with nobody out. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Duran, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Here comes the 0-1. Here's a chopper to short. Lindor. Off balance feet. There's one. On the first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Connor Wong now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Now a quick throw to first. And he dives back in safely.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Runner takes off. Ball outside. No throw. Safe at second.
Slider. Middle inside.
So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Sung Chae Cheng in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Mets 2 and the Red Sox nothing.
Just be great, keep them shook. Make them watch, make them look. Let them know you the one.
Back here at Citi Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Late with the swing there.
Nope. That's inside.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Beatty at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Hey.
That one finds the zone. And a count 1-2. Rip to third. Whips it across. Home half of the 5th inning moving along. 2 quick outs.
Second baseman.
Now it's Zach Short. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Hey. No. Inside.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground, Siegler. Play made, that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
I ain't trying to do too much, I'm trying to stay tapped in, yeah. Chasing you up, I don't need distractions, yeah. Connected, I'm obsessed with manifesting. The guest list, I'm only worried about my checklist. Probably spent 6 on my family's expenses. Money made the memory, so I do not regret. Feeling like I'm God's best investment. I don't got no time to pass it. Paris Fashion Week, they asking me if we can who the best is, what's the metric, yes.
And now here is Sung Chae Cheng.
Sung Chae Cheng.
Circle change. Low inside.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Flushed face.
And the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Good job to fight that one off.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Overhand curve. Low inside.
The 0-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 2.
Circle change. Low outside.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Away. Clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Rafaela stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. The Bo Sox down by a pair, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
In the air, right field. Bench settles under it. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Giovanni Moran.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up. Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
That one fouled off.
Nope. That's inside.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Soto in the box again, takes the strike. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Garrett Whitlock, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Lindor stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Duran settles underneath it, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Top of inning number 7. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges.
Circle change. Low outside.
Way out front for strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Hammered, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Romy Gonzalez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Tap back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Circle change. Low outside.
That's in there.
Circle change.
Out towards right center field. And there's 2 down. Digging in, Caleb Durbin. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Slide.
The tying run at the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Tying run at the plate. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
My gameplay is dangerous and lethal. This Grand Theft Auto San Andreas with Chicos, simply unbeatable. That's just my ethos. Characteristics, I'm love to the Migos.
Back here in Queens, bottom of the 7th, Carson Benj up now for the Mets. A little out front there as he swings through it. Moran, a 6'1 lefty, 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. One away. And up next for New York, Jorge Polanco.
Jorge Polanco.
Line drive, base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Relay to second, but he's in there easily.
When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Stepping in, Jared Young. Moran, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit. Man at second, and there's a foul ball. The 2-1. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. A 2-run shot, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Swinging a foul out of play.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
That's the ball.
And a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball 2.
On the ground to the left, into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard.
for the Mets.
So up next for New York, Brett Beatty.
Hey!
Two runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball right side and foul ball.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Stays alive. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Giovanni Moran gives way, and unfortunately he didn't get much help behind him defensively. New arm coming in. We'll be back.
Now pitching for Boston.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Garrett Whitlock.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Now it's the second baseman, Zach Short.
Second baseman, Zach Short.
Ball, that's in.
Alvarez off of first with 2 away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the Mets.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now a chance for number 9.
Ball, that's low.
And there's a strike. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto.
Ball.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That one finds the zone, and 1-1. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. It's now a 4-0 ball game. here at Citi Field. Ready to begin the 8th. Jarren Duran getting ready to hit. Fastball for a strike. Peralta into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Ball 1.
Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. And that one hammered. And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Up next for the
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Chang in the box, lays off for ball 1.
Hey!
4-seam fastball. High outside. 4-seam
One out,
fastball.
the runner at second,
Low
and we're in the
inside.
top of the 8th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Slider. Middle inside.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Circle change. Low middle.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 4-1. So back. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
Now pitching for
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Sean Manaea.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Circle change. Low outside.
Hey!
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, get a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Four-seam fastball. Low
0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. Foul ball. Chang, the runner at first with 2 gone. This one in the air, center field. On the move. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Bottom of the 8th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
This to center field. Rafaela on the move. Pulls it in on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out.
I got a fun fact for you, Boog. You know that home run apple out in center field isn't the old one from Shea Stadium. That's outside of Citi Field now at Mets Plaza. This one is more than 4 times as large as the old one.
Bench now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 1-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. On the ground to first, and that's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Out to short, Chang. Sends it to first. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball hit him.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman.
So up next for New York, Jared Young. He's already homered here in this one. In the air to left center, Durant on his way in. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And that'll do it. Mets lead 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Devin Williams.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here. Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard. So stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Screwball. Low inside.
Oh, that's in.
The Mets trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the 9th. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 2-2. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Now, Masataka Yoshida.
Designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
Middle outside. Screwball. Below middle.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Abreu leads off first with 1 away. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Coming home. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Durbin up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
That's in there. And that's strike 1.
Four-seam fastball. Outside.
Late swing fouled off.
Four-seam fastball.
Man at second. Sets him down looking. Only one out left for the Red Sox.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Duran in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man on second, 2 down. They're down to their final strike. Up the middle, and that's a base hit headed for the plate. And now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Kind of got it off the end of the bat as he punched up the middle. Maybe pulled off that outside pitch just a little bit, but he stayed on it long enough to get something on it.
Here's the catcher to hit, Connor Wong.
Well, with the tie and run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Good job to fight that one off.
Four-seam fastball. Throw inside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
He's up to triple digits with that save, 100 for his career now, and he's become an artist when it comes to closing out ball games.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Someone called a paramedic. I'm on fire. We don't get together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic for the small guy. I don't think I'ma regret it when the cars fly. Ain't nothing really like it used to. Wake the neighbors up like a rooster. It's a rooster, help me see the future. I believe in karma, so let's do some. I know you cooped up. I know that LA running, I'll call her Uber. I know that LA weather got you confused, but when you walk in my house, pick your shoes up. I let my hang, I let my chain swing. I'm on the 101.